The Power of Morning Reading. Every morning, when the sun begins to rise and the world slowly wakes up, there is a special moment of quiet. This is the perfect time to open a book and read. Morning reading is more than just a habit. It is a way to start your day with purpose, knowledge, and peace. Why read in the morning? Many successful people around the world have one thing in common. They read every morning. But why is morning reading so powerful? The answer lies in how our minds work. When you first wake up, our brains are fresh and ready to learn. We have not yet filled our minds with the worries and tasks of the day. This makes the morning the best time to absorb new information and ideas. Reading in the morning also sets a positive tone for the entire day. Instead of immediately checking your phone or rushing to get ready, taking 15 or 20 minutes to read helps you feel calm and focused. It gives you time to think before you act. This quiet moment can make you feel more prepared to face whatever challenges come your way. What should you read? The beauty of morning reading is that you can read anything that interests you. Some students prefer to read inspiring stories about people who have overcome difficulties. These stories can motivate you and remind you that challenges are opportunities to grow. Other students enjoy reading books about science, history, or different cultures. Learning about the world expands your understanding and makes you more curious. Poetry is another wonderful choice for morning reading. Poems are usually short, so you can finish one in just a few minutes. Yet they contain deep meanings and beautiful language that can stay with you throughout the day. Reading poetry helps you appreciate the power of words and improves your own writing skills. English learners often find that reading in English every morning is one of the best ways to improve their language skills. When you read regularly, you naturally learn new vocabulary, see how grammar works in context, and become more comfortable with the language. You don't need to understand every single word. The important thing is to keep reading and let your understanding grow naturally over time. How to build a morning reading habit. Starting a new habit can be difficult, but with a few simple steps, you can make morning reading part of your daily routine. First, choose a book or material that you genuinely enjoy. If you find the content boring, you will not want to continue. Pick something that excites your curiosity or speaks to your interests. Second, start small. You don't need to read for an hour every morning. Even 10 minutes is enough to make a difference. As the habit becomes easier, you can gradually increase the time you spend reading. The key is consistency, not length. Reading a little bit every day is far better than reading a lot once in a while. Third, prepare your reading material the night before. Place your book on your desk or bedside table so that it is the first thing you see when you wake up. This small action makes it much easier to follow through with your plan. When everything is ready, there are no excuses. Fourth, create a comfortable reading environment. Find a quiet spot where you won't be disturbed. Make sure there is good lighting so your eyes don't get tired. Some people like to read with a cup of tea or coffee. Others prefer complete silence. Discover what works best for you and create a morning reading ritual that you look forward to. The benefits beyond learning. Morning reading offers benefits that go far beyond learning new information. It teaches you discipline and self-control. When you choose to read instead of scrolling through social media or watching videos, you are training yourself to make better decisions. You are proving to yourself that you can control your time and attention. Reading also improves your concentration. In our modern world, we are constantly distracted by notifications, messages, and entertainment. These distractions make it harder to focus on important tasks. When you practice reading for even a short period each morning, you strengthen your ability to concentrate. This skill will help you in all areas of your life, from studying for exams to working on long-term projects. Moreover, reading expands your imagination and empathy. When you read stories about people from different backgrounds and cultures, you learn to see the world through their eyes. You understand their struggles, dreams, and joys. This makes you more compassionate and open-minded. In a world that often feels divided, empathy is one of the most valuable qualities a person can have. Finally, morning reading provides a sense of accomplishment. Before your day has truly begun, you have already done something productive and meaningful. This early success creates positive momentum that carries through the rest of your day. You feel more confident and capable, ready to tackle whatever comes next. Making reading a lifelong practice. The habit of morning reading that you develop as a student can stay with you for the rest of your life. Many adults who read every morning say that it is one of their most treasured routines. It gives them a moment of peace before the busy day begins. It keeps their minds sharp and their spirits lifted. As a middle school student, you are at the perfect age to start this practice. You are old enough to read complex ideas, yet young enough to form habits that will last a lifetime. The books you read now will shape the person you become. The knowledge you gain will open doors to new opportunities. The discipline you develop will serve you in countless ways. Remember, every expert reader was once a beginner. Every person who loves books started with a single page. Your morning reading journey begins with one simple choice: to pick up a book tomorrow morning and read. That choice, repeated day after day, has the power to transform your life in ways you cannot yet imagine. So tonight, before you go to sleep, choose something to read. Place it where you will see it first thing in the morning. Set your alarm a little earlier if you need to. And when the sun rises tomorrow, give yourself the gift of reading. Your mind will thank you. Your future self will thank you. And you might just discover that those quiet morning moments with a book become the best part of your day.